I am building a kennel for our dogs. So I'm putting down some flooring to where none of the stank soaks into the concrete. Our son's struggling for moving some stuff, but yeah, there's some stick-on flooring, and I have a hole on this side on the floor, so that when we wash it out, we can wash it out without having anything stuck in there.
So, okay. So the water will... Yeah, by the way, here it's in the garage.
In the garage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the stuff on the wall's gonna move.
Or his tools.
Brayden, be careful with that.
Hey, that's heavy. Yeah, so this boy just came in from school, and look what he's doing. What's the size of the room, Daddy?
5 foot by 8 foot. About all we can.
Yeah, that's gonna be perfect size.
It's about all we can
Spare
in the garage.
Yeah.
Because our garage is more of a
Storage.
20 by 20 storage unit. It's really what it is. And then the way I'm doing it, I'm gonna use like a 2x6 for a baseboard, and that way they can chew on it or whatever. It's gonna be heavy duty, and it's gonna go on top of the edge of the flooring, so that I don't have to have multiple moldings and whatever.
Hey. There you go.
Stumble. That's good, that's good.
Thank you.
Another one, please. Another one.
Yeah, another one.
That's the feeling of my hands right now because they're so sticky.
This is already by the floor.
We already had it. It was up in my room.
Up in the room?
It was upstairs in the room, on the floor, in a box, in that box.
That box?
In that box.
This floor, try hard you.
Just be the texture. Flooring is done for the dog kennel. There's some stick and peel or peel and stick flooring. It should hopefully be fairly waterproof. If not,
All this stuff here, all these tools needs to be moved.
Next is to start on the walls.
They're just taking a break, having an ice cream right now.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Show your ice cream, yeah. You got a drumstick. Okay. Wow.
That's Bad Penny. That's her name.
Everybody's busy.
They I guess 2 or 3 of this. First day was putting down the bottom plate and the flooring. Today is trying to get all the walls up, maybe. I don't know if I have enough lumber, but we're gonna try anyway. So first wall is up, got the 2 corners made. I need to get another piece for to attach to the wall. Yeah, first. And it's so sturdy. Well, I mean, this way it ain't sturdy, but like this way, I mean, it's attached to the wall. Once I get all this put up, it shouldn't wobble. And especially once I put plywood on both sides, it ain't gonna move. I'm not building this to housing spec because it's not gonna be a house because we already have the house built, you know. So the ceiling joist is only gonna be a 2x4 instead of a 2x6, and that should be fine for the span that we're going. So no need to put 2x6 for nothing.
Yeah, so the first day was cleaning, and then the second day he put up the
bottom plate and the flooring.
Yeah. And then this is now the
Brayden
update.
has been decorating the studs.
So he's helping his daddy, making the job
Harder.
Okay, so next we will update next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
And next update will probably be when I put out the ceiling joist. Because I'm always busting my thumb. Because it bounces. I always busted my thumb or whatever. Just I hate putting up sheeting around a house. Suck. I really shouldn't. Yes, I know this is not the way to do it. But it's close enough.
The important is the end. The end.
Now back up because I'm cutting.
See? It's the end. That's important. It's cut.
Cut. Hey buddy, get mine. Looks good. Like that. Like that. Flip it over. This is the 3rd or 4th day working on this project if you count the cleaning. So the framing is pretty much complete. I'm starting to put some sheeting on it. I'm putting some sheeting on top of the ceiling joist so that I can have some attic space to move the stuff that's in there up top because I'm tired of walking around it. And I'll probably put some sheeting on the walls to where we can start hanging stuff to where I have more room to walk. Because right now it's really aggravating. And then I need probably 1 or 2 more 2x4s for the doors, and then some more sheeting for the doors because I have it made out of 2x4s so where we can insulate it with some to keep it a little bit better soundproof than normal doors. So yeah, this is it. 5 foot by 8 foot. I'm wiring up the last electrical outlet in our kennel in the garage. So Yeah, so this should hopefully be for our camera, right? Somewhere in this area. But I have electrical outlets all along the outside. I have 2 up here, like for like an air conditioner and maybe a heater. Got a light. Out here I got the light. I put the light switch on the outside and another receptacle just to have one. Because we're always doing low voltage stuff, or not low voltage, low power stuff like charging batteries and things like that. So we always need an outlet nearby. And I have another outlet on the outside over there so that I can have this extension cord like for a vacuum cleaner or something. Yeah, and to power then I have an extension cord. Come over here, baby. So up here I have I'm using this as a junction box to power everything, and then I have an extension cord coming from the junction box to the outlet up there so that we can power this kennel and all the hot circuits to charge everything. And you can see over here on the back side, I just plugged it in for giggles, but you know, this is where our Dyson vacuum cleaner is going to be. I have the charger right there. I have a bunch of Makita stuff, Makita chargers, so I'll have them right here. I have plenty of outlets here. I don't think this is going to overload anything for what our use is. And before we would move, this would have to come out if we're ever to sell it. So I'm not, I don't think I'd be endangering anyone with the way I'm wiring everything. So, because this would come out before we would sell the house for sure. And he is singing his ABCs, driving us nuts.
ABC, ABC, D, ABC. Let's do.
And yes, I am stabbing it into the back and not doing the whole using the screw thing, but like I said, this is all gonna be like low power stuff. I'm not concerned about how much amperage everything can hold at this point in time.
How many days now, Daddy? 4? I think 5th.
I don't know, it's hard to count because I'll take off a day or so every once in a while.
Mm-hmm. So now this is for their light, chargers.
And I have 3 receptacles right here for charging so that we could charge Dyson. I have a bunch of Makita battery chargers that we could put. I'm gonna make a shelf for it right here somewhere. That way everything can be charged.
Dog kennel is in progress.
What's that? So this is insulation. I'm using this more as a sound deadening material than actual insulation for heat and cold, because this room is inside the garage and it keeps a lot of the cold out for sure, some of the heat, but the room will be air conditioned, but mostly we might have barking dogs in here and I don't want to hear that all the time. So yeah, I put in some insulation. I'm not going all the way down to the ground because this may be hosed out and I don't want I want there an area for if the insulation were to get wet, that it can drip out and not stay wet. Because if this kind of insulation stays wet, it damages it. So yeah, just trying to get all the way around. Inside.
Don't lock it.
Don't lock it.
Yes.
We're just gonna close. We're not gonna lock.
Yeah.
Don't
And
lock
look,
the door.
he painted some more over here. He's just having a blast. It's.
It is not a
I don't think we're gonna keep this forever here, but it's good enough to where. Yeah, buddy, I have this one screwed down. But I do have 2 doors here to where I can open up, and there is a 4-foot opening right here in case I'd really need to get in and do something. But this door has been fine just by itself to let them out.
Dad, we need a window.
I don't want a window.
What?
I don't want them to see outside. I don't want them to see anything.
I want a window like that.
No. Because, yeah, the dogs seem happy here. They like coming here at night. I usually give them like some kind of treat, like nighttime treat in here. So they actually run back here. Because I usually keep them in the backyard during the day or sometimes in the house. And then after, when it's time to put them up for night, they actually run over here. They like coming here. So because they can horse around and they know they're safe inside here. So I'll come get them in the morning. Okay, Brayden, can we open up? It's time.
I don't want to close. I want to close.
Tried to keep everything kind of natural. I didn't want to put any paint on anything. I mean, other than the sheetrock, I will be covering this with some more OSB. But the bottom is just a 2x8 pine. I mean, just super simple. I don't want them, if they chew on something, I don't want it to be anything toxic. So, yeah, I mean, and then like this, they can scratch it all they want. I don't care. It'll come off pretty simple. I just use some 6-penny nails, some 4-penny nails. It's just some simple hinges, 2x4. I do plan on insulating this. That way, help keep down the noise when they are barking, and also like during the winter, it will help keep the heat in. Right, so now you can see that their night light is actually on. Brayden likes to close the door.
Yeah, it's not even finished yet.
It's not finished yet, but oh, I'm sorry.
Camera.
And so yeah, so we're underneath the camera, and yeah, I plan on putting a heater in here for the winter, and probably maybe a really small window unit, like a 4,000 BTU window unit, or something like that in here for like the summertime. But even this summer has been pretty hot, and it's been actually kind of cool in here in the garage. So yeah.
Brayden, close the door.
Oh, it's so dark.
It's so dark.
That light's turned
Yeah.
off. And now the steam.
And then above here, I have some more OSB so I can store stuff. But you can see over here, that's where the garage door comes. So that had a height limitation. I couldn't go all the way up to the ceiling. Kennel that I built for our 2 Labrador puppies. Well, getting big now. They're barely pick them up. So just OSB on the outside, 2x4 studs, kind of normal construction. So I have electricity on here, got power and lights, and even on the back side, which I need to cut out around it. I have outlets to charge all my batteries and everything, keep the vacuum cleaner charged, hang stuff, to keep it neat. And then on the inside, we got some of Brayden's artwork on the door and on the inside, on the walls. I think he drew a train right here.
The drawn all the day right
And it was
here.
drawn all over. So the space is 5 foot deep and about 8 foot wide. I have it kind of insulated. It really didn't get too well. I mean, the thing's open, but eventually I want to have it to where when I put a heater in here during the winter, that this space stays warm.
Right
You
here.
found one up there. Even have them a little night light. Oh, is the night light not working? Oh, it usually comes on. I got to have them a fan, so at night they actually sleep kind of in the middle, right underneath the fan,
Help
to keep
me.
them cool. And I have a camera so I can kind of watch them, like especially like when they start barking a lot, to see what they're doing. Usually when they're barking, they're wrestling with each other. But yeah, so it's, and I have a little slut at the bottom here, so when I mop it or wash it out, all the water and stuff can leave. And but it's big enough for both of them. They usually pee right here, which is fine because it kind of keeps everything in one area. That side over there stays dry. That's where they kind of sleep and keep their toys. So yeah, it's been working out good so far.